Despite playing at a disadvantage with one of the worst teams in the game, Drini has had quite the season so far. And not to brag, but I did have him in my preseason predictions to make the playoffs. And I know he did start the season off a bit slow, going 2-4 in his first 6 games, including a tough 17-15 loss to OG2K, his biggest loss of the season to Clef, going down 34-24, and throwing a game-losing interception against Fancy and the Chicago Bears. But 9 days ago, something clicked for Drini. He had a game against Help Hicks, who has struggled so far this year despite having a pretty good team in the Lions, and that game was a grueler. Drini was down the entire way through, but ended up coming back to win by 3 thanks to a late third quarter interception. And since then, he has been unstoppable, taking down OG2K for the #1 spot on the leaderboard thanks to 3 interceptions, getting revenge on Clef, who beat him by 10 in their last matchup, and another taste of revenge against Fancy, who Drini belted 33-7. At this point, Drini has defended the crown 4 times and has a 6-game winning streak going. But I do have one critique of Drini's season so far. He hasn't played in many games with a true team disadvantage. Mostly everyone he's played so far has teams equal to or slightly worse than his team. The only 3 teams he's beat that were truly better than his Browns all belong to players that have had pretty disappointing seasons to this point. And I know Drini can only play against the people in front of him, but I can't help wondering how well he would perform against some of the best teams in the game. Guys like Ken99 overall and Austin is Wanted both have teams that are much better than the Browns and have gotten off to really hot starts this season. How would Drini fare against them? But let me know what you guys think. Would Drini continue the same level of dominance against better teams?